Susan.
Hey, Susan, this is Marlon. How's it going today?
Hi, Marlon. I'm fine. Thank you. Thanks for calling me.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, so Bree told me you were looking and considering an apartment or a rental, and now you're considering purchasing a home. Is that correct?
Well, Marlon, I did when I reached out to Mariah.
Hmm.
So Mariah is, I reached out to her just for renting
Hmm.
because I didn't, for the amount of home that I would like to purchase, I didn't think it maybe I would get an approval for it. But I did send her a note and say, hey, you know, so actually before I called you, I just pulled up my account here and it shows about 101,000 in my financial account, and I, I have a fixed income, right? I make 2543,
Okay.
um, 2543. I don't know if Mariah forwarded you anything from
No,
what I
she
sent
didn't.
her.
She didn't.
Okay, okay, and I could ask her to forward because it's all in a nice little boat, tied up in
Okay.
a nice boat. But just to tell you, my income is 2543. My son, I don't know if I want to use him as an applicant, but you can decipher what you want with that.
Okay.
He lives with me. He's disabled, so he has an income of $1,200 as well.
Okay.
So it would be two of that's the two income that is coming into to us. Plus, I have 101,000. What I've been doing though,
Hmm.
what I've been doing in the meantime while I was looking just for a house primarily to rent, I had $3,500 coming in as if that's income from my investment. So I've shown that like for 5 months or something, I've had that coming in, showing as additional income. Hold on a minute, let me put
Okay.
this volume down. So either which one way, it's coming in from the same. So I have about, what is my balance in the bank?
Hmm.
Because all I have been doing, I haven't found a house. I didn't find a house, so I've just been putting it back into the savings, right?
Okay.
So I have 101
Okay.
in the investment, and I have about, I think it's 17,000 in the bank
Okay.
savings.
Got it. And then your
Right,
your monthly your
17,000.
monthly and before I get going, this call is going to record it just for training purposes so that I can go over and
Uh-huh.
make sure everything is good for you. So I want to calculate this income. We have 2543 for you,
Uh-huh.
correct? And
Uh-huh.
then
Uh-huh.
1200 for your son. That's going to be the fixed income that we have
That's,
guaranteed, correct?
yes, that's guaranteed. That's
Okay.
correct. And
Perfect.
I'm
And then we have a
putting
savings of $100,000 and then 17,000 in the
right.
bank. Got
Mm-hmm.
it.
Mm-hmm.
All
Mm-hmm.
right. And then as far as your debt, do you have any debt?
No. So that's it. I did sell a house last May,
Hmm.
and there was a lot of debt that I had, personal as well as when my son got ill and all that I was catching up with. So a lot of it went to that. That's why I
Got it.
remain with that. But I have zero debt,
Got it.
and and I do have stellar credit.
Okay.
Because of that, I've been able to pay off everything, and since May or so, it's averaging about 835.
Okay. Perfect. So
Yeah,
that definitely helps. And how much
yeah.
are you looking to pay monthly on a mortgage? What are you comfortable paying monthly?
Well, that is the thing because I know the interest rate a little bit high. I don't know, the 675 or something like that, six something. Um, I don't know, maybe about 23. You ought to help me with that,
Okay.
Marlon,
Okay. But you're okay.
because you know what I mean?
Hmm.
Because at the end of the day, it is fixed. We have that income. So, but it's not like I still want to be comfortable without having to, you know,
Worry about anything
to,
in the future.
yes, yes. I don't want it. I don't think I want a 2,700.
Hmm.
I, you know,
I think I
and
think I think with $3,700 of monthly fixed income, 2,300
mhm.
as a max is fair, and that's definitely something that we can find for you. So that won't be an issue.
But let me ask you this: with a say a 2,300 or max 25, okay?
Okay.
If we do that, does that mean then I have to put down like a 30% on a house
Not
to get
necessarily.
that?
Not
Okay,
necessarily. So we'll
okay,
have to look at
okay,
that depending on the interest rate and the amount that we're
okay,
going to put down towards the principal of the home.
okay,
But we can look at
okay,
that later down the road when we start looking at the
okay.
homes and kind of picturing that. Now, what
Oh, that
area are
would
you
be good.
considering?
I would like, because of the support system I have for my son here, and just because of, the more we get older, we kind of get a creature of habits. We know exactly where we're going and stuff. I think I want to stay in the Fort Bend area.
Okay.
Even looking at homes, I started looking at homes to rent, buy in the beginning, and I know Richmond
Okay.
and Rosenberg and Meadville, these are the new places that are being built out. But that's too far for me, Marlon.
Okay.
It's too far. And
Okay.
I will tell you what, I would like a home maybe in the low 400, somewhere there. I
The low. Can you
it
repeat
would.
that? Can you repeat that for me?
Oh, sorry. And tell me if it seems like my phone people have been telling me I've been breaking up. You know, when these iPhones ready to go out,
Yes, they want you to
get
get the new
4S?
ones. Absolutely. Look, 2 weeks ago, I was that person. I had to get another iPhone, so I get it.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
I hate it. When I
Yeah.
finish pay and I say, you know what, I'm keeping it until iPhone 40 comes out. No,
I'm telling
sweetheart.
you. Yeah, so I had an iPhone 12 since it came out,
Uh-huh.
and then the phone just was like, okay, I got to get a new one now. And I'm gonna be honest,
Yeah.
I'm excited that I did. It has a really good camera, so
Yes, yes.
yeah. Uh,
Right. And
uh,
that's what, I'm so used, everything is linked, right? So I
mm-hmm.
just stay with I just stay with iPhone. But
Yeah.
anyway, what I was saying is like the 400 range, maybe low 400 if I'm lucky, or even high 300. Sometimes I've been looking and you see some good steals,
Right.
right? And I kind of want a little bit more of the charm that I am used to.
Mm-hmm.
The new ones, the new homes are so cookie cutter.
Mm-hmm.
And my neighbor sold, and she just bought one for 285,
Mm-hmm.
but they look like 285. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And
Exactly.
and it's not that I'm judging or anything. Everybody have to be
Mm-hmm.
comfortable with what they have. And she's
Absolutely.
more of a practical person than I am. I am a
Absolutely.
homebody. So where I live, I kind of like that. I don't like it's more for young people like you all, where everything is gray and white and
Mm-hmm.
whatever. I like the little bit of the old school charm. So
Okay.
I want to stay in the Fort Bend area because my support system is around here.
Got it.
And, I don't know if there were two homes that I saw that I liked. One was
Mm-hmm.
in Lake Olympia. So I've always lived in the Sugarland. I've lived
Mm-hmm.
in Sugarland for most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
I saw one in Lake Olympia, and it was like 425,000. Don't know
Mm-hmm.
if it would have been 400,000 or what, but that's the kind of price that I think if I could find something I
Got
would
it.
like, and I
Now,
don't know if I'll qualify.
yeah, so let me break down how qualifications work. So for our
Uh-huh.
maximum debt to income ratio, and you have no debt, so we're going to go fully
Uh-huh.
off of the $3,743 that you have fixed
Uh-huh.
coming in a month. Our highest payment at 56.9% is going to be $2,133. So that's the maximum that they're going to allow you to pay based off of the guaranteed income that you have coming in, and that's going to
Uh-huh.
have us roughly around somewhere between the 250,000 to $300,000 range, depending on the property taxes of the location as well as
Uh-huh.
the interest rate that we go forward with.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
So realistically, that home would be somewhere between 250,000 and 300,000, and we also can put more of that, a larger down payment to bring that sales price down to where you can afford, let's say, a $300,000 or $350,000 house.
Okay, but with what I have coming in, if I show that taking some from my investment and
Mhm.
show that as income, would that push me up a
That
little?
that will that will push you up a little. Now, how much of this $100,000 are you looking to tap into?
I don't know, 20% of
20,
that.
okay.
If we say 400,000, 20% of that is what?
So you would be okay with 80,000?
That's about 80,000,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
No, I was asking how much is.
Oh,
I'm
yes,
only
yes,
doing
yes.
the math.
20%,
Yeah.
yes. Yes, of
So
400.
that would be 80,000. It would be nicer if I could put less down, because the least you put down, if you do that 10% or whatever it is, that means the monthly payment would be higher, right?
So the more you put down, it's going to be a better interest rate and a
Yes,
yes,
right.
correct.
Oh, it would be a better
Correct.
interest rate as
If you
well.
put more down,
Okay,
correct.
okay, yeah. Yeah, so right now, with just going off of the fixed income, you say I am looking at for approval, and this is just off fixed income, Marla.
Correct.
I'm looking at an approval for maybe 200 and something, maybe a little bit more, right?
Let's say
300.
250,000, but again, that's going to depend on the property taxes of the location as well as the interest rate. A lot of new construction is offering interest rates starting at 3.9%, but then again, it depends if you like that type of home, you know. So on the
Right.
market, we're looking at about 6% as of today, but we can definitely get some lower interest rates to kind of help with that monthly
help.
payment. Correct.
To help that. Okay. Okay. Now, if we want to go a little bit closer to what I would like, then you say we're looking at I definitely will have to start tapping in to what I have.
Correct.
To have.
Correct.
And okay. So doing a pre-approval, what would it be better to find a house and then do the pre-approval?
No, let's
how
get you.
it
So
goes?
I'm gonna send you a link to the application after this phone call. So start the application. Let's see your pre-approval amount. This way, I can start looking at the different type of homes that you may like and qualify for, and then we'll have a full, game plan on what we want to do.
Okay, so you still think it's something that you might be able to work with me if I want to go up a little bit more? That maybe if I see something and I say, "Hey, help me to see if I could get into this."
100%. 100%.
Realistically.
100%.
Okay.
Yes, 100%.
Okay.
I'm fully
Okay.
confident. Fully confident. Like I say, the hardest thing we'll have to do is make sure we find the exact house that you love. That fits into that monthly payment of $21.33, which will not be hard, seeing that we can use some of your down payment towards buying the interest rate down as well.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Yep.
Well, send me the link and we'll see what it looks like, because that's why I was going more the rental, because I thought it may not make sense for me right now.
Got it.
But hey, it wouldn't be bad if there is something out there and I could get that. If at least let me look and see.
Yeah, just pretty much checking your options. That's all we're doing.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
So
Well, Susan,
everything-
it's been a pleasure speaking with you, and I look forward to working with you. I'm going to send you that link to the application. Just let me know once it's completed, and we'll go from there.
All right. Thanks so much, Marlon, and nice talking to you too.
Likewise. Look forward to working with you.
All right. Okay. Good.
All right,
Thanks.
bye-bye.
Bye.
So as you guys just heard, that call was from a referral lead. I love referral leads because referral leads are always easy to work with. They already know and trust you. And trust is so important as a real estate agent or doing any type of large financial sales. So with that client, I was kind of able to break down her affordability, go over some of the different ideas that she has as far as how she wants to make her purchase, go over the amount that she can, the areas that she's interested in. I didn't get too much into, what 1 story, 2 story, how many bedrooms, how many bathrooms. I used to kind of save that for after the approval, once we kind of see what they qualify for. So what I'm going to do next is I'm literally going to send her a text message with my loan application. I have my processor check out the loan application, see what she's approved for. From then, I'll get on another call with her to see what she's looking for in a home and kind of schedule her to go view these homes. So, yeah. All right, that's it for today's buyer consultation video. If this video helps you, please like, comment, and subscribe to my page. I would love it. I love to help you guys, and the more you do it, I know the more to create. And also, if you're an agent looking for more advanced training, check the description. And if I have anything going on now, you will be able to see it. Thanks again. It's Marlon checking out. All right, that's it for today's buyer consultation video. If this video helps you, please like, comment, and subscribe to my page. I would love it. I love to help you guys, and the more you do it, I know the more to create. And also, if you're an agent looking for more advanced training, check the description. And if I have anything going on now, you will be able to see it. Thanks again.